What's up, WWE fam? Got a video or two here for you today. Let's talk about it. Obviously, WrestleMania is next weekend. I hope you're all ready. Ought to be a good show. Got some good matches on the card. Possibly one more match maybe being added. That all depends on the bellas. But this video is for your WWE Hall of Fame card. I don't think there's going to be any more added at this point. Obviously, WrestleMania is next weekend. The Hall of Fame will be next Friday. So I think we're going to have the 6 we got. So let's get into that. Let's start with the 6 we got and tell you what I think of it. First off, we got Dennis Rodman. Sid Vicious, Bad News Brown. Then we got the tag team of Demolition. And then we got Stephanie McMahon. And then last but not least, we got AJ Styles. Now, if anything gets added, I'll give you a video on that and update you on who it is. But I don't think we're going to get any more. Start off with Bad News Brown. Obviously, I love this. Bad News Brown, one of the greats. One of the pioneers for wrestling. Very well deserved for him. It's about time. Not much more to say about Bad News Brown there, but it's just about time. He deserves a Hall of Fame. And now finally Bad News Brown's getting put in. Then we go on to Sid Vicious. Then we go on to Dennis Rodman. We'll go from Bad News Brown to Dennis Rodman. Obviously, Dennis Rodman is getting the Celebrity Hall of Fame there. Obviously Dennis Rodman is getting put into the Celebrity Hall of Fame. I don't know why they're putting him in. I don't know if he really ever showed up in WWE, but since WWE owns WCW pretty much, they're putting him in. They're putting Dennis Rodman in. He'll be the Celebrity Hall of Fame. So then we go to the Legacy Hall of Fame, which is going to be... Then we go to Sid Vicious, who's getting nominated as a Legacy Hall of Famer there. I don't know why, but it's very well deserved for Sid Vicious. It's just too bad that he's no longer here to accept that award. I was always a big Sid Vicious fan. And one of my favorite things was him, I am the ruler and the master of the world. I loved when he did that. One of my favorites, but congrats to Sid Vicious. They're well overdue. Then we go to a tag team that I think should have been put in years ago. I mean, they should have been put in like a year or two after they're retired. And that's Action Smash Demolition, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Until the New Day broke their record, they had the longest reigning tag team championship reign ever. So, I mean, very well deserved. Glad they're getting put in before they both pass, but can't wait to see that one. So, congratulations to Action Smash Demolition there. Fifth up, Stephanie McMahon. Now, this one I love, because obviously they surprised Triple H last year, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels did, and Undertaker did it to Stephanie this year at the Women's Evolution pay-per-view. That was pretty cool. I don't think Stephanie was too happy with her husband, but it was pretty cool. Stephanie deserves it. She's a pioneer of the women's division. You know, if it wasn't for the likes of her and Sable and Tori, Trish, there would be no women's division. And you can throw Stephanie in that mix. When you name the pioneers for the women's division, you got to name Stephanie McMahon. And then, I know she didn't wrestle a lot, but she was a great manager, you know, great authority figure behind the scenes. Even though when she was doing her little thing with Triple H and that authority, that was one of the best heel factions ever, in my mind ever. So, very well deserved for Stephanie. And this one hurts me. I'm happy, but it hurts me at the same time because it means he's retired. And we all know why. But I mean, like, I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm saddened by this last one. And that is the phenomenal AJ Styles, boys and girls. And I'm assuming he will be the main event. He will be the last one on. If you know anything, AJ didn't want to retire. Obviously, he couldn't sign a new contract with him, but that's not the reason why. AJ did say he had a lot of wear and tear on his neck, and his neck was really bad and was getting worse. And he wants to be able to live a full life and play with his young kid, and be able to play with his young kids and all that. So I get it. I get it, but yeah. Anyways, AJ Styles is your 6th and final entrant. Well, actually, he wasn't your 6th and final entrant. I believe Stephanie was your first one to get inducted, and now AJ Styles was the second one to get... Stephanie was the first one to get announced. AJ was the second one to get announced. But AJ Styles will be the main event of this one, I believe. Congratulations to congratulations once again to Bad News Brown, Dennis Rodman, Sid Vicious, Demolition, Stephanie McMahon, and the phenomenal AJ Styles on their Hall of Fame nods this year. It ought to be a good one. Y'all enjoy the Hall of Fame. Y'all enjoy WrestleMania next week. It's that time, boys and girls. Let's get it.